Hi everyone, it's Kiera Seven Smith, and today I'm going to talk to you guys about faith. God has definitely led my heart to talk about faith with you guys. I've been challenging myself to go ahead and upload a video, but I'm just doing what God wants me to do, and I'm being obedient to His word. So that's what I'm going to do. I don't know who this video is going to touch, but I just pray to God right now, Jesus, that you touch somebody and that it really means a lot to someone. And as I stated, I'm going to talk about faith today. And I also have a couple scriptures written down today about faith. And I just want to start off by saying that everything that has happened in my life has only come to pass by me having faith in God. I cannot give credit to anything that has ever happened in my life unless I give credit to God. And people may wonder, like, why I talk about God so much on my page, why I talk about God so much if you know me personally, why I talk about God so much on my YouTube page. And it's because that every single thing that has happened to me in my life for the good has happened by faith. Everything that I have ever seen change in my life has only happened by faith. I grew up in circumstances that people wouldn't even never thought about. I didn't have a father that was there for me. My mother was she was always going through different things, so she wasn't able to be there for me as much as I would have liked it for her to be there for me. But it's just a lot of different circumstances that I was in that was against me. But through me having faith in God, God changed all of that. And He is able to change anyone's situation, no matter what situation you may be in. If you just pray and count and depend on God, He is able to bring you through no matter what you are going through. I don't care if you laying in a hospital bed sick. I don't care if you out there only got $1 in your pocket, not knowing how your rent is going to get paid. Like, God is the creator of all things. He is the healer of all things. He is capable of doing anything. But as long as you have the faith to do so. I see so many people these days and they talk so negative. And they always saying negative quotes. And I even had to tell my mother this too. I was like, you just got to start talking positive things, and positive things will come your way. How can you expect something positive to happen in your life if the only thing that you're doing is talking negative things? Oh, I ain't gonna never get that done. Oh, this will never happen for me. Oh, I ain't gonna never have no way to pay my bill. Like, why are you talking like that? It is power in the tongue. It is power in the way that you speak. It is power in the way that you carry yourself. It is power in prayer. So if you pray to God that for something to happen and you have faith and no doubt in your heart that it will happen, God will allow it to happen. You just have to have the faith and trust God that it will happen. That's just like, you know, it's just so many different situations that you can compare to that. And as I said, I have a lot of verses written down already about faith. I have Matthew 14:31, and it says, immediately Jesus reached out his hand and caught him, saying, you of little faith, why did you doubt? Why have little faith? Why doubt God? God is the creator of all things. He is capable of doing anything that you want him to do, but do not doubt God. And I was also coming from Mark 11:23. And this is the prayer of faith. And this is one of my favorite scriptures that I hold so dear to my heart. And it says, and Jesus answering saith unto him, have faith in God, for verily I say unto you, that whosoever shall say unto this mountain, be thou removed, and be thou cast into the sea, and shall not doubt in his heart, but shall believe that those things which he said shall come to pass, he shall have whatsoever he saith. So it's saying, if you say that you will have those things and believe in God that it will happen, it will happen. And Mark 11:23 says, Mark 11:24 says, therefore I say unto you, what things soever ye desire when you pray, believe that you will receive them and you will have them. And that's what I was just saying. Whatever you do when you pray, whatever you say when you pray, and you believe that it will happen for you, for your situation, for the better, it will happen for you. You just have to have the faith that it will happen. And Mark 11:25 says, "And when ye stand praying, forgive if ye have aught against any, that your Father also which is in heaven may forgive your trespasses as well." So you also must forgive as well. And that's very important. I know that's a little bit off the subject, but if you forgive others, God will forgive you as well. Don't hold on to the past. Sometimes the past can also hold you and block you from your own blessings. And you may even have no clue what's going on. You may be like, I don't know why I feel like God ain't blessing me. But you can be holding yourself back from God blessing you. If you holding on to all that anger, all that hurt, all that pain, you never know where God wants to take you in your life. Like I said, you may be the one holding yourself back. You must forgive and forget. I hear a lot of people saying, "Oh, I forgive this person, but I never forget what they did to me." You can't think like that. You have to think positive at all times and live life like with forgiveness and with love in your heart. Love as Jesus did. Do you think, how would you feel if you did something and God judged you for it and didn't forgive you for it and remember everything that you did? You don't want God to do that. You want God to forgive you, right? Exactly. Mark 11:26 says, "But if ye do not forgive, neither will your Father which is in heaven forgive your trespasses." And that's what I just stated as well. You must forgive as well, so that God may bless you and lead you to where He wants you to go. And yes, and I also wanted to go over the verse of 2 Corinthians 5:7. And it says, "We live by faith and not by sight." And that means a lot to me because of the fact that, like I said, even though it may seem like things isn't going to happen because of what we see in the flesh, but spiritually, God may be stirring something up just for you. You have no idea how blessed you are unless you just follow God's lead. God has a purpose for absolutely everybody on this earth. You have no idea what your purpose may be unless you follow God. Sometimes our dreams and our ambitions in life may distract us from where God wants us to be or where God is leading us to. And we may not even know it. A lot of people may be like, I want to go to school to be a doctor, but that ain't what God may call you to be in your life. And then you may end up going to school and being a doctor and being unhappy where you are in life and not knowing why. It's like some people say that they want to be happy, but I'm like, it's impossible to be happy without God. He is happiness. He is love. Like I was writing on my Facebook page one day, I was saying that some people may be looking for love in all the wrong places. They look for their spouse and their boyfriend or their girlfriend or friends or mothers or fathers to fill that void that only God can fill. Only God can fill a void so deep in you that it just makes you truly happy. And you won't understand what I mean until you actually do it. So yes, like I said, pray to God about what you want to happen in your life. Believe that it will happen and you will see it come to pass. That is my absolute secret to life. And it's not no secret. It's just amazing. This book right here is the key to life. This Bible right here is the absolute key to life. You live by this book right here, and your life will be amazingly blessed. So I pray to God that this touched somebody out there, and I know that it will. I know that it have already, and I just know that God told me to do this, so this is what I'm doing. And I know that I can use social media these days to almost reach anybody in the world. So that's what I'm doing. So I pray to God that you have a blessed day and enjoy your day or night. Goodbye and God bless.